Video ko sana.
And we're live. Welcome to Soul Talk. I am your host, Michelle Brendy. And for today, for our pilot episode, our guest is Dolly Andaya. She is a good friend of mine, someone I admire, and she's also a former colleague from HSBC. Dolly is the vice president for HSBC Premier, and she has been with the bank for almost 20 years. She graduated from the University of Santo Tomas with a degree of Bachelor of Arts in Legal Management, cum laude. O, di ba? Amazing. She is a mother of three and the better half of Jerusalem Andaya. Jeru is equally as aspirational as Dolly is. He is a multi-awarded professional real estate broker. Whenever I see the two of them, all I could think of is power couple.
Ako.
So, diba? Dolly and Jeru are active parish workers. She has been with her parish since she was 12. And no, the hobby of her family is to travel. They have traveled all over the Philippines and also all over the world. Every time she shares her pictures and her vlogs of their family travels, it really brings me joy because they radiate that love. So let us get to know more about our special guest Dolly as she shares her life experiences, her stories, and her learnings. So we will be talking about what drives her level of excellence, the important life lessons she lives by, what propels her towards her envisioned future, and at the center of it all, how does being soul led and spiritual benefit her life and also the life of her family. Without further ado, let us welcome our guest, Dolly Andaya.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Brandy is a colleague of mine. So I have worked with her, I've known her, and I really want to support her because I believe in her. I have faith in her that most especially in what she's doing right now. I can see her passion, and I know that this is what she loves most. That's why she's really excelling. When you see her, talagang her aura radiates because you know that she is enjoying what she's doing right now. And so, to support her, supposedly, nahihiya talaga nga ako to say yes kasi parang sino ba ako, 'di ba? Para so nakakahiya parang to be parang ano yan financially blessed or favored. So yun,
But you are. We
more
all
than that,
are.
right? Really, I want to support Brandy, and I hope to be able to to achieve our goal and inspire other people also. Thank you for inviting me, Brandy.
Oh, naman. Siyempre, di ba? We're all favored by God and we're all financially blessed. All all it has, all we have to do is really open ourselves up to what comes to us. Yun. So, Dali, sige, start na natin. How are you now? What keeps you busy?
So, how am I now? So, right now we're in the quarantine pa, diba? So, I'm actually at the office right now, but uh, generally most of the time, I'm work from home. So, I'm work from home. My kids are also at home, so we're all busy. Iba yung work from home than work from the office. Eh. Sabi ko nga, even before, my sanity break is my office. So, I cannot imagine myself being a housewife. I am at my best when I'm at work. So ngayon, because they see me, they demand more of my time. So mas
Mhm.
nagiging busy ako. And then, yun na nga din, so mas stressful kasi out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see them, hindi ko sila naiisip. But because I see them, inisip ko kinakain nila, gadgets nila and all. So yun, so basically that's what keeping me busy right now. And because we stayed at home for almost 4 months, so nakita ko yung mga dapat ayusin sa bahay. So medyo nagpapa-minor renovation kami ngayon. And ano pa ba? Oh, and
Actually, tama naman yun, no, na out of sight, out of mind. Since you had been
totoo.
working at home for the past 4 months, it's only natural that mas nakikita mo yung mga anak mo, mas nakikita mo yung asawa mo doon, mas nakikita mo yung kailangan ng bahay and everyone else. So, bukod sa kliyente, iniisip mo rin yung yung mga bagay na kailangan gawin sa bahay. So yes, that is more stressful, and I can just imagine what what other mothers, working moms are feeling right now. You just explained it or describe it in a simple way. Pero siya, swak na swak to
Totoo
all
yun.
working moms.
Totoo
So
yun. That's why we're renovating nga now because parang this is the perfect time also to make your house pleasant eh. Kasi there'll be distance learning, ako din working from home. So we have to make our house pleasant. Kaya inaayos ko siya. Ako kasi I always believe also to feel good, you have to look good and your environment should also feel good, di ba? So all of those come together eh.
yes, ako naniniwala rin ako dyan because it's all energy and consciousness. If everything around you looks nice, you automatically would feel nice.
True.
And right now, because you're working from home, how do you still serve your clients with excellence? Kasi iba yung nasa office environment kaysa sa home environment eh.
Mm. So yun, well, kasi basically my work is more on relationship eh. So, and because it is a relationship, it is not within the 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock na work. A relationship is an anytime call, anytime SMS, anytime that you are needed by your clients. You have to be there. Kasi your relationship is not time bound eh.
Mm-mm.
Diba? So to be able to excel with my work, I have to be always reachable to them. Communication is important, di ba, in a relationship. So, yun, so I have to, of course, there are times that I have to let also my client understand that their time is also as important as mine. So, there are times, of course, na minsan mga tipo mga 11 p.m., yun, I have to also explain to them. But, yun na nga, as and when I can, I answer to them. So, even if it is work from home, we tell them that they can contact us anytime and they appreciate most especially this quarantine that we are needed most by our clients.
Oo. Actually, that's also what I love about relationship managers in HSBC. Parang marami sa inyo dyan, because I've worked with you guys, talagang minsan wala na yung concept of time para
Mm.
lang to serve their clients. They really go beyond the banking hours, which
Mm.
is talagang sariling initiative na yan. Hindi kasi yan pinipilit ng bank eh. Actually, the bank would encourage yung work-life balance, di ba? But
Mm.
it's really out of their own doing, the relationship managers' own initiative to go beyond the banking hours in serving their clients. And actually, that's a beautiful way to serve your clients, to be available almost 24/7. Unless
Yeah.
talagang hindi na kaya, you have to explain to them. And I am sure the clients naman at HSBC are very reasonable, and they appreciate what you and the other relationship managers are doing for them.
Yeah.
Ngayon. O sige. So yan yung current mo ngayon, what's happening right now, and that's a good way to sum it all up. So what are the lessons that you have learned from the past that helps you be who you are right now? Because we were all unique individuals, and our experiences from the past shape us into who we are right now. And you are the best wife that you could be to Jeru, the best mom that you could be to your children, and the best relationship manager that you could be to your clients. So ano yung mga lessons from the past that really helped you be who you are right now, and now that you're living this kind of life? Ano yun? Ano yung mga significant lessons na yun?
Well, ano muna, Brendy, what I shared earlier is what I do to excel at work. Okay, but generally, to excel in life, I want to share also, because I mean, there are a lot, I mean, those people who know me and those who do not know me yet, I'm this type of person, as they say, who parades everything that happens to our life in Facebook. Okay? I'm
Ang
kapos eh.
daming ang post. Pero ang ganda
So,
naman kasi.
yan. So, what I want to tell other people lang. So, I want to share lang. So, excellence at work, that's easy eh. Anyone can do that. So, but what we usually share to our friends, most especially the younger ones na kilala namin, what makes us excel in our life generally is because we dream big. We dream big eh. So, our ultimate dream is really for a better future for our kids. I'll share lang ha to your followers. Me
Oo.
and my
Actually,
husband
maganda
were,
yan eh. It's, very profound. It's simple but yet profound. Dream
yeah.
big.
Oo. So, me and my husband were both hailed from poor families. So, that's why we want a better life for our kids. Our ultimate goal is to send them to study abroad. So,
Wow.
people see us na, ay, travel ng travel, ay, medyo magastos, bili ng ganito, ganyan. But, of course, we cannot explain to people na, we just want to tell you that even if we do this, we save, we invest, and we are insured. So, galing nga kami sa hirap. So, we have big dreams and we have a foundation for these big dreams. Nasabi namin sa kanila, yun na nga eh, we were born poor, but we should not die poor. Diba? And that will only happen if you have big dreams. And also, you mentioned mo kanina, work-life balance. For the longest time, in my post, that has been my hashtag work-life balance. I believe you can only excel in your life if you have this work-life balance. So how do we do this? Life, so people, yun na nga, people see us parang this family, parang they always travel together. When they party, they really party big. When they eat really good food, masarap, ganyan. Pero what people also do not see sa background is when we are back to work, when we are not traveling or when we are not doing all those things, we do what is expected from us at work. If not what is expected, we exceed from what is expected from us. The good thing about my husband kasi is how he enjoys work-life balance. He was a bank employee before. Parang all of us, di ba, parang sabi nila, our dream is to make every day a weekend or a holiday. That is what he is enjoying right now at age 40. So
Wow, amazing.
wherever he is, whether he is out of the country or whether he is sleeping or he is partying, he can close a sale anytime, anywhere because of his profession. So, yun, he enjoys the work-life balance. And more importantly, our compass. Our compass is our relationship to God. Kami ng husband ko and our family, we are very religious. So, it is actually what gives fuel to our body and soul. So we always make time for that na kahit na gaano yata busy or kahit ano yung dapat namin gawin, priority namin is our relationship to God. This particular time, this particular day, kahit gaano kami kapagod, we are committed to our service to Him.
Mhm.
Parang feeling namin, if without that, parang sobrang empty kami. Parang may spiritual hunger kami. So that's what keep our siguro. There's no formula, but that's what maybe drives excellence to me and my husband Jeru. So
Oo.
yun nga, dream big and yung work-life balance namin.
Yeah, actually ang ganda ng sinabi mo na what really fuels you and what serves as your compass
Yes.
is your relationship to God.
Lagi
Parang
nakatutok doon,
lagi
no?
lagi nauuna sa Diyos, and everything else is secondary. Kasi once you have that good relationship, that personal relationship, everything else follows.
Yeah.
And that's it really shows in the way you live life. And siya, sabi ko nga sa'yo before, 'di ba? Alam mo, parang buhay mo, it's a testimony to God's love for you. And that's why whenever you post or share about your birthday celebrations, yung mga travels, it's truly enjoyable because it's founded with that relationship with God. So maganda yon na meron kang ganun na compass, and you and Jeru actually aligned in that kind of foundation.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
So yun, so yung question mo kanina, you were asking about yung
Oo,
three,
yung lessons. Pero kasi this is also a lesson that I suppose you have learned since you were young. Kasi you were actively participating in church activities since you were 12. So that means
mm,
at such a young age, it was already instilled in you.
mm. So
Ayun.
yun, so yun na nga, what should people, or what can we impart siguro to
Oo.
people
Like, hindi.
from
Sa
what
akin
we have
kasi,
experienced or
ito,
learned in
with
life?
me, there's a difference kasi, like for me, my relationship with God only deepened when I was already a young adult. Kasi may difference yung sa mind na inaaral mo, yung parang pinupukpok sa yung religion. And there's also a difference when it's
Totoo,
already your heart opening
totoo.
to to the spirit, 'di ba? So at a young age, you were able to open your heart to the spirit. What led to that? Kasi that's a shift, that's a major transformation eh.
Mm, mm, mm. Well, kasi yun na nga, so siguro part nga din na that the only thing siguro that I have since I was a child is really faith eh. Relationship to God. So parang yun na nga, ako ha, personally, I will not talk about my husband first. I was born to a poor family. My mom only finished high school. My dad, tatay ko only finished grade 1. So basically, they are the people na never nagkaroon ng bank account. Imagine now, they have a daughter who is a vice president of a bank, but my parents never had a bank account. So ibig sabihin, nabuhay kami na isang kahig, isang tuka. But despite that, because my parents taught us to dream big. Mahirap kami noon eh, but even if we were poor, kaming family, we gather together, we talk about our dreams. And no mga times na nahihirapan na kami, I always tell them, nanay, tatay, konti na lang, iaahon ko kayo sa hirap. I always tell them that. So despite that we were poor, or yun nga, mahirap talaga yung buhay, they sent us to a private school. So, yun yung naging foundation ko na kailangan talaga matuto ka lang mangarap. And Brendy, as you know, my husband, I am married to a man who has big dreams. He's such a big dreamer. Pero he's actually ako, may title ako as a banker. Siya walang title, but he's actually the major provider of our family. I remember when we were just starting, I worked for HSBC and he was working for Union Bank. He was a clearing staff in Union Bank. So ayaw sa kanya ng nanay ko because his salary parang tax ko lang. Ganon kababa yung sweldo niya. So syempre, ako, yung nanay ko, coming from a poor family na sinabi ko sa kanila, iahon kayo sa hirap. Tapos nag-boyfriend ako na yung sweldo ganito. Alam mo yun? So parang gano'n na. So alam mo, my Jeru having big dreams, he didn't stop from being a bank employee. Ang ginawa niya, sabi niya, paano ako bubuhay ng pamilya kung ang sweldo ko 6,000 lang monthly? So what he did, he resigned from Union Bank. He moved to another bank. He wanted to work for HSBC. Kaya lang hindi siya pumapasa sa entrance exam ng HSBC because at that time talaga napaka-tedious, napakahirap mag-apply sa HSBC, and he was a graduate of PUP. Hindi siya from a prestigious school na during my time HSBC was only accepting graduates from UP, Ateneo, LaSalle, and UST if you have honors. So walang chance, but he wanted to work for HSBC para mag-improve nga yung income niya. So hindi, he was unemployed for 3 months until one day, tumawag sa kanya yung Mega World. Sabi niya, sige na nga, um, itatry ko na habang naghihintay ako ng tawag ng mga bangko. So, while he was waiting for a call nga from those banks that he applied, he worked for Mega World. He started selling condominiums sa mga mall, namimigay ng flyer, until 2 weeks upon boarding sa work niya, he was able to make a big sale. From then on, so yon, nagtuloy-tuloy na yung success niya or yung career niya sa real estate. But, yun na nga, may Jeru being a dreamer, ako naman yung motivator niya. Sabi nga natin, di ba, a father is the head of the family, but the mother is the hammer. Okay, siya yung head of the
Little
family.
hammer eh.
Mother is the hammer. So ako yung taga-pukpok.
Iisip ko,
So,
ilaw. Ilaw na. Hammer pala.
namin siya, ako yung hammer. So if parang head ng nails, ako yung hammer. So for him to go down, I have to push him. Kailangan may motivator. Wala siyang boss eh. Ako yung boss niya. Ako yung nagmo-monitor ng sales niya. Ako yung nagmo-monitor ng post-sales niya. Ako yung secretary niya. Ako yung treasurer niya. Malaking mangarap si Jeru. Pero kailangan ng partner who will support him. Diba? But I work eh. I have a full-time work. So,
Yes.
gaano ka siya, kwento ko lang din ha, Brendy. When we just had Judea as our only child then, so naghahanap kami ng school. Gaano kalaki yung pangarap ni Jeru before? He wanted Judea to study in CSA, Colegio San Agustin. So for me, that was beyond my dream, beyond my imagination. Parang masyadong malaki for me. Kasi we graduated from ako parochial school, siya sa public school, he went to PUP, I went to UST only because I was a scholar. So parang feeling ko, okay, sabi ko sa kanya, Daddy, we can afford to send Judea to CSA. Kaya lang, baka pagdating sa CSA, siya yung magiging pinakamahirap na estudyante doon. Sabi ko,
Grabe naman yun.
oo. Sabi ko sa kanya, kasi that time wala pa naman talaga kami pera eh. Sabi ko, Daddy, we can afford the tuition fee, kaya natin itawid. Pero baka pag nandoon na, magmukha siyang kawawa. Baka maging katulad ko siya na may inferiority complex. Because yan, pinilit lang natin siyang ilagay doon sa school na yon, nagkaroon siya ng inferiority complex. But you know what? Because I followed his direction, I followed Jeru's dreams and I supported him. Who would have thought na yung akala ko na my daughter would be a child na magiging kagaya ko na may inferiority complex. Ngayon, we were surviving our school, an exclusive school, wherein nagiging parent president pa ako ngayon, level representative pa ngayon, my daughter is parang club president. So, parang underestimating yourself, underestimating your capacity, and underestimating your God who can make things work for you. Dapat hindi. We just follow our dreams. So, yun. So,
Actually, ang ganda ng last sharing mo about, kasi in my case, the way I see it is, parang yung consciousness nyo before, hindi pa ganun ka-grand. So, meron pang certain doubts or parang inferiority complex. But then, when you were already there, you were able to flow with it and your consciousness expanded. So parang ang ganda lang na yung sinasabi mo na when before you were underestimating yourself, but now, hindi pala ganon. So that's also a good life lesson that to learn for you to move forward para tuloy-tuloy na nag-expand ka, nag-grow ka, yung buhay nyo lalong gumaganda because you're no longer limiting yourself. Kasi parang belief yun yung programming na parochial school lang ako, tapos sa public school. So yung anak ko hindi pwedeng private. So parang those are programmings. And I am so happy that you and Jeru were able to break those conditionings. And now that you're you're thriving, both of you are prospering so much. Kasi nabasag niyo yon. Yun yung mga kailangan yung basagin na nabasag niyo. So ang galing, ang ganda ng story na yan.
Oo, and then yun na nga is another life lesson is all things happen for a reason. So lahat tayo, di ba? All of us we have our setbacks. We have rejections, denials, mga detours natin sa life, heartaches. Lahat yan eh. All these things happen for a reason and because we've gone through a lot of this. Kasi where we are right now, we didn't come here na expressway. Marami kaming pinagdaanan ng mga heartaches, rejections. So parang feeling namin ngayon at this point in our life na parang kahit na ano na yata dumating, kahit na anong heartaches, alam namin na this is happening for a reason. And this actually just preparing us for something better. If we still have time pa naman, no? Hindi naman tayo masyadong haba. I just want to share some life anecdotes. So when I graduated from high school, I was looking for a school. Siyempre, yung parents ko nga na talagang limited lang yung capacity. Ang mga pinag-anuhan ko lang, pinag-applyan ko ng school was PLM, which is a government school in Manila, and UST.
Mhm.
So when I did not graduate with honors when during high school. I was just an ordinary student during high school. So when I checked the passers for college exam, wala ako sa option 1, option 2 and option 3 na mga course na gusto ko. So basically, ibig sabihin, hindi ako tatanggapin ng UST. Okay? So sabi ng tita ko, sinamahan niya ako. Sabi niya, tara, i-enroll ka na lang kita sa isang another school. Wag na lang natin sabihin sa nanay mo na hindi ka nakapasa ng UST. Sabi
Kontsaba.
niya, UST ka pa rin, pero mag-aral
Kontsaba.
ka sa ibang school. So, syempre, ayaw ko. Umiyak ako sa nanay ko. Sabi ng nanay ko, tara, balik tayo sa UST. So, pinacheck niya sa UST yung grade ko. And apparently, maganda yung grade ko sa college exam. And when they saw my high school card, the report card, they saw na maganda yung grades ko. You know what, Brendy? Siguro kung ako yung tao or yung nanay ko is the type of person na nagsusurrender agad, ay wala na eh. Sige, hanap na lang tayo ng ibang school. But because we pursued what we really wanted, apparently it was just a way of God for showing us this person who discovered my grades and who allowed us who gave us an opportunity for me to be able to study in UST. So because of that, kung hindi nangyari yon, hindi nila makikita yung grade ko, hindi ako nagkaroon ng scholarship. Because I failed and we explored on what options I had at the time, nabigyan pa ako ng scholarship. I graduated in UST na wala akong ginasa sa tuition fee ko. Only because it happened. So those situations like that. Another thing when I was in after I graduated, so yun na nga, because I graduated with scholarship, eventually because you have to maintain your grades, I graduated with honors ng cum laude. So when I graduated, I wanted to, I was hired by BPI. BPI as an officer, part of their officership training program. During that
Management
time,
trainee.
officership training program. But during that time, ang officership training program nila was for their call center. That was back in year 2000 when call centers were not in the Philippines. So parang yun pa lang yung pioneer ng mga call centers sa Philippines eh. So at the time, there was a lot of us, mostly Lasal, Ateneo, UP, tsaka konting UST. Okay? So lahat yan may exam, may revalida. Dahil mayayaman yung mga kasama ko sa officership training program, ayaw nila ng calls. Ayaw nila ng call center. So, pero ako kasi, that's BPI eh. That's work eh. Gusto ko yon. Among all of them, ako yung may gusto. And so nag-aral ako mabuti, pinagbuti ko. But you know what? I did not pass the officership training program. So it was very humiliating. It was very heartbreaking na parang bakit among all of us, ako yung may pinakagusto, ako yung may ako siguro yung nag-aral talaga ako mabuti. I gave my all to pass that officership training program, but I did not pass. Nakakahiya, tanga ba ako or bobo ba ako that I did not pass or I did not qualify. So, for 2 months, I waited. Yun pala, God has a better plan. So, I was hired by HSBC. The reason pala that I was taken out from that pool is because God has better plans for me. He pulled me out from BPI and He placed me in HSBC. And now, I am with HSBC for 20 years already as ayun na nga, in this position. So, parang those setbacks, those heartaches, merong kapalit eh. We just need to understand what is happening and get the message. So, as another lesson, when there are things happening like this or any problem, and I always tell this even to my colleagues, pag may problem ka, you just have to accept it, learn from it, find the message, and move on. So, move on lang ako lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila, May problema ka na nga, you'll dwell on it pa. You have to pagpag. Pagpag
Oo.
on it. And then move on. And then start all over again. Di
Mm.
ba? Then, hindi ka talo. Because if you
Oo.
will dwell on your problem, matatalo ka talaga. So,
Mm. Saka
so
maganda rin yung influence ng mother mo sa'yo na, di ba, after going to her crying na wala ka ng school and all that, siya pa yung naghila sa'yo, hindi, pupunta tayo sa UST. That takes a lot of courage for someone to really bring you to a university. And di ba sabi mo parang high school graduate siya? That must have also
mm-mm.
been very intimidating for her. So that
Mm.
that takes a lot of courage, and it's also good that you're living in faith, that you
Mm.
always have faith. Kahit ano man mangyari,
Totoo.
parang sige, move on. So that's a good thing. Pero sige, those are ano eh. So what are the, kasi you and Jeru have always big dreams, had always big dreams, di ba? Meron kayong malalaking mga pangarap. So now that Jeru is already enjoying his kind of retirement na masaya-masaya, ano pa ba ang, ano pa ba yung mga bigger dreams na parating na alam nyo na God is also giving to you at this point?
At this point, so yun. So actually, we are, if I may share also na we are in the process of acquiring, well, we just bought a bigger lot, parang, and we're planning to build a bigger house nga, which is keeping us busy lately. So parang, yun, I am applying for a loan. I'll share with you all. I'm applying for a loan to build a house for that. We paid the lot in cash, but we need a loan facility to build the house because it's a big house. So if I may share with you, when we were applying for the loan,
Mhm.
ang sabi sa akin nung credit analyst, niya, Bali, hindi ka ba natatakot? You're already 40 years old. Hindi ka ba natatakot na to take up that big challenge or that big risk na at age 40, kukuha pa kayo ng loan to build a bigger house? Parang kasi kung ako yung ganyan, sabi ng credit analyst, baka hindi na ako makatulog. Parang ako naman kasi, having this positive point of view, well, yung perspective niya kasi namin ni Jeru. On the other hand, no, we're young. We're only 40 years old. And
Oh, prime pa kayo
we're
eh.
actually building our bigger house already, our second house already. This is actually an upgrade already of our current house that we built when we were at our early 30s. So it's really a matter of perspective, Brendy. Di
Oo,
ba?
tama yun. It's
Um,
really the perspective and the attitude that you
how
have.
you how you see things, how you look at things, how you accept the things that are happening to you. Na parang, okay, you're asking me what else is coming to us. We don't know, Brendy. Honestly, people are saying we are blessed maybe because we're hardworking or magaling kami. Hindi kami magaling eh. There are more people who are more hardworking. There are people na mas magagaling talaga. But why do we consider ourselves as blessed? We're not really special. There's nothing that we are doing that is special. It is just really a matter of perspective and how we see things. No matter how small or how big it is, we think we're blessed eh. Di ba?
Oo.
Maraming tao dyan that they are in a higher position. Maraming tao dyan na mas maraming pera. Maraming tao dyan that who have been to more countries or who have done a bigger things in terms of magnitude to what we have achieved. But if they are not contented, they're not happy, and they're not thankful for all those things that they have, it's not success, 'di ba? So gaya ng sinabi mo, Brendy, there are may mga hindi ko alam kung swerte, 'di ba? Kasi walang formula eh. It's not because we're prayerful, it's not because we're hardworking, it's not because power couple kami. There's no formula. It is like yung sabi mo nga eh, when something is bound to happen to you, you cannot stop it eh. What you need to do is just open your arms and accept it. Di
Oo.
ba? But to be able to accept it, kailangan hindi ka blessing blocker. Dapat you always have this positive outlook. You have to avoid mga negative things. And when good things happen to you, how can you be bad to other people? 'Di
Mhm.
ba? That is so ungrateful to the provider who gives you all of this kung magiging bad ka pa to other people. So siguro that is actually what is happening to us eh. Hindi kami magaling, hindi kami masipag. Nagkataon lang and we accept and we embrace everything that is happening to us with grateful hearts. So
Mhm.
yun.
Actually, that's a very good sharing that you have or viewpoint. Kasi naniniwala rin ako dyan eh. It is your belief becomes your reality. Because you
Mm-mm.
believe that walang blessing blocker, di ba? So, iba kasi yun eh. Pag may mga ibang tao talaga, they're unconsciously blocking the blessings that's already there in front of them.
Oo.
And it it takes so much awareness and that mindset, consciousness, pati yung paniniwala sa sarili to really be open
Mm.
to the blessings that's available. Kasi 'di
Mm.
ba parang kunwari sa amin sa Chinese, kahit kumakatok ang swerte, kung hindi mo nakikita, lalampas lang sa'yo yung swerte.
Oo, 'di ba?
Parang gano'n, oo. But in your case, what you're saying is that because you have that belief became your reality. And
Mm.
all you have to do is open your arms and accept. That's really, very simple, very profound. Pero I also know that not a lot of people can also quite understand it at this point. But
Oo.
of course, not to worry because we're constantly growing and evolving, di ba? So it will come in the right time. It will come. I have so much hope for humanity and everyone
Oo.
else.
Sabi nga ng husband ko, even before pa, a long time ago, nung nag-start pa lang kami, ang lagi niya sinasabi, power of words. Whatever it is that you say will happen. Kaya dapat talaga, you believe in what you say and you believe in what you do. So yun, so kami naman, our prayers, Brents, na yun na nga, I mean, medyo nakakaya sabihin na parang bakit sino ka ba? But really, we want, ibig
You're
sabihin,
hello everyone. Everyone can pray and it's good to ask. It's good to ask para
oo,
alam na ng universe na itong gusto ko at tutulong sila para magawa yung mga kailangan mo ibibigay. So
but this
it's
is
good to pray,
challenging.
to say it verbally, to
Oh,
express it, 'di ba? To ask for petitions. You
yeah.
have to also do that. Hindi yun nakakahiya. It
Oo,
should be
oh,
done.
this is challenging kasi nga 'di ba we always say that may we be, our prayers that may we be an inspiration to other people, that may we be the face of God to other people. But more importantly, when we pray that may we not fail Him. Kasi we always invoke God eh. We always invoke our faith eh. And then when we do something when we do a mistake, it is His failure eh. 'Di ba? O, ito mo yung mga religious yun, tingnan mo ano nangyari sa kanila. O tingnan mo yung mga taong yan. Ito lagi sinasabi nila, what happened to them? That's why it's challenging. It's challenging to be talking like this, being interviewed like this, because later on, people can always go back to this time. 'Di ba? That's
Mhm.
why our prayers, friends, that yun na nga, that maybe always be guided to do what is right, not our own will, but His will. That
Mhm.
He dreams for us, He plans for us, He lives for us. Kasi we always invoke Him and we do not want to fail Him. Talaga. So, yan talaga yung challenge sa amin. Mahirap magkamali because the the bad comes with the good eh. It's not only the good that people will see. Actually, it's more of the bad. Di ba?
Actually, I resonate with that. Na at the end of the day, it's really between you and God. Yun lang. Syempre, bilang tao, mahirap rin naman na maging parang to ignore the words of other people, lalo na pag harsh, di ba? That's being human naman eh. So it's also normal. But at the end of the day, it's only between you and God. And as long as you please God, then you're blessed. Kasi you're truly blessed. Kasi hindi mo na kailangan isipin kung ano pang sasabihin ng ibang tao. Ayun. So it's ano, actually yun na, it's ano, it's a good, this is now actually a good time to end our talk. And what you've said at the end is truly powerful. What your whatever it is that you believe, that becomes your reality. And because you believe that you're deserving, hindi ka nag-block ng blessings, nakukuha mo tuloy lahat, di ba? Parang ka ng basket, nakukuha mo yung biyaya. And that's really a good analogy. And syempre, at the end of the day, it's between you and God. And right now, you sharing your stories, your mga anecdotes sa family mo, that's truly an honor to hear that and to listen to it. And I hope that everyone who is watching right now and those who are going to watch the replay would gain so much value and insight and realizations from what you have learned. And yun, truly a blessing. So thank you so much for your time. Alam kong uwian mo dapat and you still gave some time for this interview, for this talk. I'm blessed that you have said yes.
Salamat. Thank you, Brendy, also.
All right. So with that, we are ending our talk for today. Next week, we will also have another guest, pero i-announce ko na lang soon. All right. But again, thank you so much, Dolly, for your time. And
You're welcome.
I'm, with from the God within me, I bless you and your family with so much love to continue to have those blessings in life.
I wish you also the best, Brandy. And whatever it is that I can do to support you, I will look forward to that day that I will be thankful na you chose me to be part of your journey, of this journey, because I know someday soon you will really reach those greater height for you. I wish you success.
Thank you. I know I'm also going there. Kiniklaim ko na, 'di ba? Just be an open arms and receive, and it will be done. Ayun.
Yes.
So thank you everyone.
Okay.
Also thank you for all those who are watching right now, and God bless everyone. All right, have a great day.
Bye.
We'll end this now. Bye.